In ancient Israel, there was a great battle brewing between the Israelites and the Philistines. The Philistines gathered their army on one mountain, and the Israelites on another, with a valley between them. From the Philistine camp, a giant named Goliath emerged. He was over 9 feet tall and wore a coat of armor weighing about 125 pounds. Goliath challenged the Israelites, saying, "Choose a man and have him come down to me. If he is able to fight and kill me, we will become your subjects. But if I overcome him and kill him, you will become our subjects and serve us." The Israelites were terrified, including their king, Saul. No one dared to face Goliath. Meanwhile, in Bethlehem, Jesse's youngest son, David, was sent by his father to check on his older brothers who were serving in Saul's army. When David arrived at the Israelite camp, he heard Goliath's challenge and saw the fear in his brothers and fellow Israelites. David, filled with faith in God, volunteered to fight Goliath. Saul tried to discourage him, but David persisted, saying, "The Lord who rescued me from the paw of the lion and the paw of the bear will rescue me from the hand of this Philistine." Saul reluctantly agreed and dressed David in his own armor, but it was too heavy for David. Instead, David took his staff, chose 5 smooth stones from the stream, and armed only with his sling, approached Goliath. Goliath, seeing David, mocked him and cursed him by his gods. But David replied confidently, "You come against me with sword and spear and javelin, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have defied." As Goliath moved closer to attack, David quickly ran to meet him. He took out a stone from his bag, slung it and struck Goliath on the forehead. The stone sank into Goliath's forehead, and he fell face down on the ground. David ran and stood over him. He took hold of the Philistine's sword and drew it from the sheath. After he killed him, he cut off his head with the sword. When the Philistines saw that their hero was dead, they turned and ran. The Israelites pursued them all the way to Gath and to the gates of Ekron.